Hey everybody, it's Kit here. Happy Hump Day and welcome to the Brooks Legacy, the Hope Brooks edition. We're halfway through the week, guys, and it is a special week, isn't it? Thanksgiving's what, tomorrow? So I hope you guys, if you guys have plans, if you guys are staying with your family, if you don't, I hope your day is going to be good. Get some good food. Treat yourself, enjoy the family if you've got any coming over, and if you don't, enjoy the peace, So yeah, I'll be with my folks actually, so that'll be fun. I will be cooking. Yeah. But anyway, guys. Yeah, so yesterday Andy had a fairly big change in his life, and Hope is no different today, so let's get into that. Hope you enjoy. Andy sat down beside me the day after his wedding. He apologized for what he said a few weeks ago. And even though I am still upset by it and hurt that he said those things, I forgave him. Life's too short for us to keep being mad at each other, and honestly, I've done things he will be upset with, even if he doesn't know it yet. We laughed a bit, even as he told me his next big news. He and Lisa are moving out. I knew it was coming. I've been snooping a little. I know he's been looking for a house for some time. He even took out his pension to purchase a beautiful home up in the canyons. It's going to be a great place for him. But I had to act surprised when he told me, of course. He can't know I'm sneaky. Just consider a honeymoon, alright? Yeah, maybe next year, Hope. Good night, sis. Good night. Yeah. Don't worry, Andy. I have plans for you on the honeymoon. I can't say why exactly, but I want him and Lisa out of town for the next week. Things are heating up for me, but don't worry. All is under control. And just like that, he was gone, moved out, and on his own. We both were, for the first time ever. It felt so strange and sad, but we knew we had our own lives. We couldn't stay together forever. And there were cell phones, and I could visit, and yeah. But I wasn't exactly alone. Erwin was with me, and I knew with him I could weather the upcoming storm. And maybe, just maybe, he would come back with me to Del Sol Valley. It was time for me to go home, and for Andy to stay here in Strangerville. I guess I would uphold Mom's legacy. I never thought it would be me, honestly, but here we are, and you know what? I'm okay with it. And speaking of strange things in Strangerville, I started seeing a strange, ghostly critter, much like my passed-on raccoon. He even ate food like Cosmo did. I was keeping Red for a few days while Andy and Lisa got situated in their house and got some pet things situated for him. And what a happy coincidence. I would be able to keep him during their honeymoon. Andy would find out about this evening. And that was another thing. No more Red. Red was Andy's, really. He would be staying with him for the rest of his days, however many that would be. And for me, I had no pets for the first time ever. It broke my heart a little. Change is hard sometimes. But not all changes have to be. Some can be exciting, even if they are unexpected and at the worst time. Hey, baby, I have some news to share with you. Hope? What is it? See, I had been feeling sick suddenly, nauseous, more tired, hungry, moody. and remembering what Erwin and I did in that telescope. It wasn't hard for me to put 2 and 2 together. The result was positive. So I haven't been feeling right lately, and I had a hunch. Because of our woohoo in the telescope, his eyes got as wide as saucers. I took 3 tests and they all say the same thing. We're pregnant. He was shocked. I was shocked. We're all shocked. Okay, so maybe the watcher wasn't shocked? Shh. Who would have thought a baby could be conceived in a telescope? Well, I mean, they can be conceived anywhere, but a telescope baby. Honestly, I've never thought about having kids, really. Heck, marriage and relationships are new to me, but I'm happy. Amidst all the crazy of this town and work and everything, you would think I'd be more stressed, but I am excited. To have this baby with Erwin, it's like a beautiful dream I didn't know I had. Red is the only other being who knows. He's been following me around nonstop, especially when I go outside with the crazy people. And with the upcoming baby and an imminent move, work, and everything, Erwin and I busied ourselves with work, videos, anything and everything we could get done. Days have passed and tensions are getting high. My poor Win, his paranoia is skyrocketing with the atmosphere outside, but he's doing so much to help me out. Cleaning, cooking, repairing, laundry. I keep telling him I'm fine to do it, but he insists. But his birthday is coming up, and I am determined to make him a cake. Except the stupid cake batter suddenly smells, and I may have had to go running for the bathroom. Oh, come on, baby. Your daddy needs a cake. Happy adult birthday, baby. How does it feel being ancient? He's still as handsome as ever, though, and I had to show him that. After I brushed my teeth, of course, and gargled many times. And now here's a ghostly kitty that looks like Zoe. So I had to see if she still played like Zoe. And she did. How surprising. But Red was needing some attention in TLC. He seemed wary of the ghost. Or maybe he didn't like the cactus burrs in his soft coat. It's okay, buddy. It's just a ghost kitty. She's not going to hurt you. He swiped at my face with his tongue. I was going to miss him terribly when Andy and Lisa got back from Granite Falls. They loved my surprise, by the way. Now I wonder how they are going to react to my other, newer surprise. And even though Andy had promised not to pull the big brother act anymore, perhaps it's best I deliver that news via the phone. Alrighty, guys, that is it for today's episode. A little bit of a meatier one. Oh man, so exciting for the Brooks. Andy got married. They're separated. They moved. He moved out. Hope is going to be the heir. How many of y'all guessed? What was y'all's predictions? Andy or Hope? I probably should have asked this sooner, but you know. Yeah, so, and she's pregnant. Telescope baby. Generation 3 is officially on its way, and we're not quite halfway through Gen 2, but we're getting close to the halfway point. So now I can tell y'all what the little bit of a surprise thing I just figured out from the last Hope episode was. I'm going to have to make it a goal now to try and conceive a baby throughout this legacy and every single woohoo spot there is possible. Bed already done. That was Hope and Andy. Telescope baby done. I'm gonna have to look up woohoo spots. Oh no. Heck, maybe when we actually finally get caught up in a million years, although I'm delightfully pleased that we are finally getting to where Generation 3 is starting to become a thought, you guys can kind of vote for the where baby's going to be. You can see. I love The Sims. It's so much fun. We'll just have to have a little list. Andy and Hope, bed babies. Hope's baby that I know the name of, but I'm not going to spoil. Or the gender. I'm not going to spoil. Telescope baby. But yeah, I am so happy for Andy and Lisa, and of course Hope and Erwin. My babies are growing up. Oh. But anyway, guys, more on all of that. We have Andy's honeymoon next week to look forward to. And I don't know if Hope's going to give birth in the next episode or the episode after. Might be this next episode. So we've got that to look forward to. And then in the coming weeks, officially the Strangerville arc is ending as of now. And she is going to go back to Del Sol. And I think at that point, if I remember, I will talk a little bit more about, like, my loosey-goosey legacy rules, which I don't have that much of, honestly, other than somebody of the bloodline, and I mean of the bloodline, not adopted, has to be heir, and they have to live at the house in Del Sol on that lot. Well, there is an asterisk there, but it's a story thing, so I'm not going to say, but, you know, they have to be on that lot. And they have to be famous for their generation. They get to pick whatever way. I'm trying to do things different in all the different times. Eden was an actor. You know, she was an actress, and Hope is a writer. You know, so yeah, I mean, there's a few different ways you can get, like, famous in this game, and I'm trying to, like, explore all of them. So yeah, but we'll discuss more of that later. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Brooks Legacy update. Yeah, things are changing, guys. So yeah, it's both sad and good, you know. Change can be hard, but it isn't always. It can be good and bad. Anyway, guys, have a great week. Enjoy tomorrow, whatever way you can. And don't forget, where the waters flow, legacies grow. Oh my god, I was about to say waters grow, legacies flow. Bye, guys, and happy Thanksgiving.